What's up, y'all? It's your boy J. Cole, the Vikings fan, back here with another video, man. It's week 13 picks. Give you a little review from my Vikings last week, man. Thanksgiving, we played on Thanksgiving. We had a Thursday game. We got the W after getting smacked by Dallas the previous week, so I'm glad we bounced back. We 9-2. On to the Jets, man.
Yeah, it's your boy J. Cole, the big bro. You already know. Oh, let's go. Well, Titans took an L this weekend to Cincinnati once again. They done beat us twice in this year. Last football season, it was earlier this year in the playoffs. So they got our number right now. That's 3 times in a row. That game basically was winnable on both sides, to be honest. Both teams played okay. They played to the end of the game. Our defense didn't do what they've been doing for the previous weeks. Was like get to the quarterback and get like a turnover. We only got 1 sack this game with 4 quarterback hits. So we really didn't put too much pressure on Burrow this time around. Their offensive line came to play and their defensive line came to play. We lost in the trenches this game, especially on offense with the running game. When we got into the red zone like 3 times, only came out with 6 points, 2 field goals, and 1 missed field goal. Tried to run it down there, and I could tell that we was losing the trenches because as soon as we do a stretch play, all you see was the offensive line get pushed back into the backfield, and it was terrible to watch. And people starting to worry about Henry, talking about is he taking too many hits and stuff like this. I'm like, nah, he ain't running like he taking too many hits. He can't run because they can't block. As soon as he get the ball, it's a guy already tackling him in the backfield. So you can't say that he's running like he's been hit too many times when he already over 1,000 yards right now rushing. It's just the line play was terrible on Sunday. Defense, like I said, they didn't play too well. Knowing Cincinnati is a big play team, that's the only way they can score is off of big plays, and you let them get over 7 plays. You let them get 7 passing plays over 20 yards. Those are considered big plays in the league. So you gave up 7 big plays. The T. Higgins touchdown, kind of iffy. He pushed off, but they didn't call it. So, I mean, they let him play. So it is what it is. It's just your turn. You got to go down and score. Another bad call was the personal foul on Burrow when he was sliding. Like Hooker was already engaged and hitting him as both of them was going down. But I guess they was calling it on the cornerback that came in. But when he came in, he jumped over Burrow and hit Hooker. Like Burrow didn't even get touched, and they threw the flag saying it was a personal foul. I was like, wow. Then at the end of the game, under not too far under 2 minutes left, we hit the center on a field goal, and that was it of that. I don't know what I forgot who did that. I don't know what they was thinking, man. But Titans always have that one bonehead play in a game that it cost you, and it cost us right at the end. Didn't get a chance to get that last drive in. A lot of people saying that Tannehill didn't get a chance to redeem himself from last year because of that last drive. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're 7-4, back in the pack with the rest of the guys, the rest of the teams in the playoff picture. So, we're looking at maybe being in 4th position by the end of the year if we win the division, and Bengals win their division. They win their division, they'll be number 3 because they beat us, the Bills beat us, and the Chiefs beat us. So all 3 of them will be in front of us if they all win their divisions.
And I seen something that y'all might have to play the Bengals again. Like if the playoffs started now, y'all be playing the Bengals here again.
Mm-hmm. But hey, that's one thing that was talking about. Like the team wasn't like they wasn't in their revenge mode.
Yeah,
it was like they was treating it like another game, and then they really came out there and treated it like another game. I mean, we were both missing key pieces, man. They ain't have Joe Mixon or Chase. We didn't have Danico Archery and stuff like that on defense. But once again, you got to play as the next man up. You got to win. You play to win, and we lost. So.
Dang. I was like, man, dang, god damn. I thought y'all gonna win that one, but I guess like the Bengals probably got Ty's number right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go ahead and get these picks in, man. Thursday, we got Buffalo at New England. Division game, man. And I've been hearing like New England got some kind of sickness going on in their locker room, probably like a little bug or something. So no telling how them players feeling. So and it's in New England, so I'm rolling with the Patriots, man. Cause the Bills been doing a lot of little traveling lately. I'm rolling with the Patriots.
Yeah, it's a divisional game, man. It's a big game for both teams right now. Patriots trying to stay in the crowd. We're trying to make the playoffs, and Bills just trying to stay on top and do what they got to do to get into the playoffs. And I got the Bills on this one. I think they'll finally get it together playing against Belichick. Knowing Belichick he got a mind of his own. He could have them players out there ready. But I think I got the Bills on this one.
Okay, Sunday slate games. First up, we got Pittsburgh at Atlanta. Pittsburgh, they played pretty well against the Colts, even though both teams not really that good anyways. But I want to pick Atlanta, but I think Pittsburgh they gonna come ready to play after they win against the Colts. I think they're gonna beat the Falcons.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh too, man. It's another game like they had this past week with the Colts. You really don't know what you're gonna get with the Falcons right now. I don't know what's going on down there, but it's just something different is happening down there now, and it's not in a positive way. So I got the Steelers. I got the Steelers.
Next, we got Green Bay at Chicago, and this is the one. Trash. Both teams are trash. I think Fields, I feel like he should rest the rest of the year. Like, I told Tony that. He said, nah, he need to play experience. Nah, I need him to rest so we don't have to play him again. But I'm picking Green Bay. I think Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers should sit out the rest of the year. Green Bay just need to see what they got in Jordan Love. We probably, hopefully, seen the last game of Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. I picked Green Bay to win this one. Jordan Love gonna come out, probably play well, which I hope he don't. I just don't want him to be next up like Rodgers was to Brett Favre. So, but I'm picking Green Bay. I think they're gonna win it. Chicago, no Fields. They terrible.
Yeah, I got the Packers too. If Chicago don't have Fields. Fields is they bread and butter, and if he's not out there, then I don't expect them to. I mean, they gonna make it a game because it's a divisional game. It's a hated rivalry. It's a big game, so I'm not expecting like a lopsided win, but it's gonna be a close win. I got the Packers on that one.
Next, we got the Jets at my Minnesota Vikings, and of course, I'm picking the Vikings. The Jets, they benched Zach Wilson last week. That Mike White, whatever his name is, the quarterback, he had a pretty good game against the Bears last week, which I'm really not impressed. It's his first game, no really films to watch on him. So we're going to have film now so we can pretty much like game plan for him or whatever. But our defense, man, we just be letting these regular. Because Mac Jones, I'm not gonna say he's a bum. He can play. He's an NFL quarterback. He can play, but he shouldn't be throwing for damn near 300, 400 yards on us. I seen a stat that said our defense from the first, second, and third quarter, we like ranked 28th through 30th or something like that. And in the fourth quarter, we like ranked number 2. So I'm like, how the hell, like, where's this ranked number 2 defense in the third, second, and first quarter? So I feel like we just wait till the last minute to try to do something. We don't get sacks or turnovers until it's like crunch time, and that's frustrating to watch the team get shredded. Then just finally make plays at the end, which I mean, it wins us the game, but I feel like our defense can improve a lot. And we're going to get a lot of players back that was injured. So, I'm rolling with Minnesota, man. I ain't worried about our offense. Our offense, we got Justin Jefferson. So,
Yeah, I got the Vikings on that too. I don't. I could see the challenge, but I don't see a no loss in that game for y'all. So I got the Vikings.
Hopefully, I need to be at 10-2, 10-2, man. Going, and I need this. Well, the game after this one we finna pick. I need, but we got Washington at New York going against the Giants. This is a good divisional game. Giants coming off their hard-fought loss against Dallas on Thanksgiving. Washington coming off a big win. Who did they play? I can't remember who they played. But they had a good big win. You know, they trying to stay in the playoff picture, which they are at they end. If the playoffs started today, the whole division will be in. That's crazy.
Right.
But I'm gonna pick the Giants, man. I think they're gonna bounce back and they at home. I got the Giants.
Yeah, I got the Giants too, man. Another divisional game. Commanders played the Falcons last week, and it was a close one.
Okay.
So I'm leaning towards the Giants on this one. Like you said, they fought hard against Dallas. They really wanted that win, man, but they ain't get it. So I know they're gonna want this win this week against the Commanders to stay ahead of Dallas them. So I'm going with the Giants.
Okay, next we got Tennessee at Philadelphia. AJ Brown versus former team, man. I'm rolling with the Titans because I need Philly to lose. And I feel like the Titans, they could play some defense, man. They ain't no team you just gonna score a lot of points on. So Jalen Hurts not finna do all that running like he did against all them 100-something yards in the first quarter type of. No, that's not happening against the Titans. I feel like they're going to try to get A.J. Brown involved quick and early just because this is former team trying to, this is what y'all let us get this player type of game. And I hope that messed them up. So I'm rolling with the Titans. Hopefully Derrick Henry can get some kind of running game going. With Philly, they kind of suspect on the stopping the run. So let's go Titans. Tighten up.
Yeah, man. Here we go again. It's the Titans, man. You lose a game against Cincinnati like that, and then you may come out look like world beaters. We don't know what's gonna happen. This is one of those games that people gonna be watching just because of the AJ Brown situation, which I've been over. Some of the fans haven't been over it. He says he's over it, and it looks like it because he hasn't made a tweet about us for a couple of weeks now. So a guy like they reached out to him, what was that, the 3HL crew here on 104.5, the Zone, Titans Radio. They reached out, they tried to reach out to AJ Brown to get an interview, and they declined it, saying that he didn't want to make it about him this week, which he already know they're gonna make it about him this week anyways. It's games in the NFL always have a storyline to it. So that's one of the big storylines, and they're gonna use that to go into this game. AJ's been having problems with keeping hold of the ball too. It's been 2 weeks he done fumbled in each game. So looking at that with the way we play our play style, man, we could probably get a couple of turnovers, maybe one. Probably try to keep Hurts in that pocket if we got Danico back. If Danico's back, then we're in good shape. If he's not back, I'm looking at us having another game just like against Cincinnati, just a straight out brawl to the end, and to be honest, whoever make it to 20 points first going to win. That's how it's been a couple of weeks with us and with our team is because we don't give up no more than 20 points a game now anyway. So whoever gets to 20 points is going to win. Offensive wise, our offensive line is going to have trouble. They're going to have trouble. They always have trouble. No Ben Jones again, probably. He's been out for 2 weeks on the concussion protocol. He should be ready to go this week. We'll see what's going on with that. But if he does, that'll be a plus for us. That means our leader will be back on the offensive line, and they going to act like they know how to block in the running game once he comes back. once again, Derrick Henry's gonna have to. He don't have to put us on his back, man. They're gonna have to try to find a way to get him the ball more. Which they have. Like I said, they've been putting him in the passing game more, been using him more. He had a big pass. He had a big receiving yard play last week, over 70 yards. He just fumbled at the end. Luckily enough, Traylon Burks, he was trailing the play and got the touchdown by jumping on the ball in the end zone. And Traylon Burks he has awakened. I think he's here now. 2 weeks in a row with him having a big play, and I mean a big play, deep play. I think he's here now, and I'll be glad to see Kyle Phillips show up too, so we don't have to use Woods that much. And I don't understand. To be honest with Woods, I don't know what's his role. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Last week, man, Tannehill did not throw him the ball. He was open twice, wide open. He didn't even look at the man. One time in the red zone, he was wide open in the end zone. He didn't even throw it to him. I was like, what's going on? But like I said, man, I'm glad Traylon Burks is showing up, and he feel like there's no pressure on him this game, which is a good thing, because you know how the Titans fans are. They was already on his head because he was traded for A.J. Brown. That's how they look at it. Yeah. So they want him to be the next A.J., but he's not, man. He's going to be Traylon Burks, and he's doing his thing right now. So you just be happy with what he's doing. So at the end of the day, I'm going to roll with my Titans. We're going to pull it out. Maybe 20 to 17, something real close. It's going to be a bar fight. That's just how we roll, but I got the Titans.
Yes, sir. Next, we got Denver at Baltimore. I'm rolling with the Ravens, but I don't know what's been going on in Baltimore all year, giving up all these big leads at the end of the game and losing, especially against the Jags. If they do it 2 weeks in a row, especially to Denver, man, this will be tragic. Denver got troubles. Defensive players yelling at Russell Wilson, and Sierra threw him a party. Yeah. Only half of the team showed up. I'm like, man, they not loving that ride in Denver, Russell Wilson. But I don't know, it's probably too late to get it together. But I'm rolling with Baltimore.
Yeah, man, I'm rolling with Baltimore too. Like you said, man, I seen that video, man. Dude just snapped on that man on the sideline, and then the coach was looking like it wasn't even happening. My guy was just like, and it looked like Wilson tried to talk to him. He still was looking like, like, damn. Yeah, he got problems up there in Denver. So yeah, I'm rolling with Baltimore on this one.
Next, we got Cleveland at Houston. Deshaun Watson, is he playing? Is he gonna start? I know he's active, so
he playing.
Deshaun Watson making his Cleveland debut in Houston, his former team, and I'm picking Cleveland. I think Deshaun Watson gonna show out in front of. They said his accusers is coming to the game, which I don't understand why, but the Browns winning.
Yeah, I got the Browns too, man. Yeah, they gonna destroy the Texans, and I really feel like that move is like a photo op PR move for those females. Like, why would you even do that? You're supposed to be so traumatized over the situation, but you gonna show up to the game, man. It feels weird and iffy to me. Like, I feel like some Texans got some shit to do with that shit. Like they invited them or something. Now, if they had them in a box, if they're in a club box, the Texans brought them to that fucking game. Right. But I'm not looking into that. I just want to see what he can do as coming back, and hopefully he can give those Brown fans some hope for next season with him being a quarterback.
Next, we got Seattle at LA going against the Rams. Seattle, it ain't even too much to talk. Rams, they just in a whole lot of mess. A lot of players injured. Seattle.
Right, I got Seattle too. Yeah, the Rams just ain't it this season, man. They probably getting their draft picks together right now, trying to figure out who they need, what they need, what they're gonna do in the offseason with free agents. I think it's just they done over there. So I got the Seattle Seahawks.
Next we got Miami at San Fran, which is that the game of the week, which I believe it should be. I got Miami. I just don't think. I think it's gonna be a good close game, but I feel like Miami got more firepower on the offense side of the ball to get the win. Even though San Fran defense is pretty good, I don't think they allowed a touchdown in the fourth quarter or something for a couple of games. So I'm rolling with Miami though. I don't think Jimmy G can do enough.
Yeah, man, I'm going with Miami too. 49ers defense is they good, but they haven't played a high power like a top 10 offense this season yet. This be their first test to really see how their defense is. But I got Miami, man. They like you said, they got a lot of parts out there. I mean, the only thing they can do is get the Tua, and if they can get to him, then they got a shot. If they get the Tua, they got a shot. But if not, man, they gonna lose. And I got the Dolphins.
Next, we got Kansas City at Cincinnati. Close. I feel like this will be a good game right here, man. But it depends on if Mixon and Chase they available to play. But I'm gonna roll with Kansas City, man. That offense is too much firepower. I don't know if Cincinnati gonna be able to keep up. This not the same Chiefs team they put out last year. I feel like this team. I feel like it's better, even though they lost to Tyreek Hill. So I'm rolling with the Chiefs. I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs too. Yeah, what I seen this Sunday, man. If I don't know, even if Joe Mixon and them do come back, they'll lose, man. Because they defense really wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So I mean, I seen it in person. I'm like, yeah, it's just we didn't have the parts going like we supposed to. But Kansas City will, Nate, and I think it's gonna be a 7-point game with Kansas City. They're gonna end up winning that by 7 points.
Yeah. Next, we got LA Chargers at Vegas going against the Raiders. This might end up being a good close game, even though the Raiders not all that record-wise, not all that good. I feel like they could beat the Chargers, but I don't think they're going to beat the Chargers. So I'm gonna roll at the Chargers to win this one.
Yeah, I got the Chargers too. I think it's gonna be a close game because it's a divisional game. They know each other well. Chargers, man, they kind of a disappointment to me this season. I thought they was gonna win their division the way they came out, but they had injuries, and sometimes injuries play a major role in how your team performs throughout the season, and it's kicking them right now. But I got the Chargers.
Next, we got the Colts at Dallas. Dallas should put a whooping on there. They should be worse than ours, so I'm picking Dallas, man. The Colts, they not it.
Yeah, I got Dallas. That's not a debate, no topic or nothing. I got Dallas.
Monday night, this game should be a bigger game than what it's going to be. The New Orleans Saints and Tampa Bay. You know, these two teams hate each other, but it is a big game because the division sucks. So they still both. I think Tampa lead the division, but they got like 5-6 or whatever. They got a losing record, so
yeah,
this is a big game, but between two sorry teams. So, but I think Tampa gonna end up winning, man. They gonna try to find a way to get Brady into the postseason one more time, if he don't retire after this year.
Yeah, I got the Bucks on this, man. I mean, the Saints they've been decent. They've been decent. It's just they got Andy Dalton at quarterback. That's all. That's their downfall right about now. Is their quarterback situation because Kamara, man, you know you used to hearing out of a Kamara name a lot. And it ain't popping like it used to. It's like it gotta be. It's Andy Dalton, man. That's that curse.
And the
coach.
It's
the Andy Dalton curse. And the coach, yeah. It's kind of bad down there. So I got Temple.
Yeah, because if they had Sean Payton, I feel like they'll be a whole way better team than what they are now.
Yeah, the NFC South look like how the NFC East used to look.
Like bad records fighting for first place to get in the playoffs.
Right.
But yeah, man, them was our week 13 picks, man. Skol Vikings. We looking to go 10-2, heading to the, we trying to keep this momentum going into the playoffs. Hopefully our defense can get something going. That's all. Like the defense just become a top 15 defense. That's all I'm asking for. Skol Nation.
Yeah, man. Hopefully next time we upload a video, I'll be able to talk about Titans being 8-4, maybe 7-5. Don't know right now.
8-4.
But until then, tighten up. F your squad because they're trash can water.